Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Blue Falcon TCG finally stepping into the realm of Star Wars content. And we're going to start it off with one of my favorite Star Wars characters of all time, and it's going to be Ahsoka Tano. And with her new leader card, it's pretty bonkers. It's pretty good. It's gonna play like your standard in your face rush. Picture Sabine, but with a lightsaber now. Well, before Sabine became, you all know what I mean. You know what I mean. Anyways, let's jump into the list. We're gonna start off with our space units. We're playing three Squadron A wing, two Alliance X wing, three Red 3, and three wing leaders. The reason why we're on this Rebel package is because Rebels do what Rebels do best, and that is push damage and swing wide. You can kind of take a look at this and be like, okay, it's basically just a blonde Sabine with a little extra. And that is true. We're playing the Rebel package because Ahsoka, we're going to be putting as much damage on the board, and ideally we're going to be hitting 20 damage before our flip turn. That's like the goal, and then Ahsoka just seals the game on flip with lethal, utilizing hotshot blasts, sneak attacks, what have you. Now for our ground units, we are on the 3 Sabine, the best 2 cost, 2/3. Sounds good. On attack, you can pop a damage. So if they have 1 HP, easy swing, don't even lose they're not even a trade. Playing the new Rebel Jyn Erso, she's a 3/2. Gains Saboteur +1 when an enemy unit leaves play this phase, and that is awesome. It's a red-white, so synergy with Red 3 and the rest of the Rebel package. And then we're playing 2 Rebel Pathfinder, giving us a solid 8 2-drops for the ground. If you want to include, we include it, so the space is 13 2-drops. So really easy turn 1 curve. Going to our turn 2, we're starting off with 3 Fleet Lieutenants. And it's self-explanatory. It's a Rebel package on play. It's a 3/3 body, so it's kind of decent for 3. And it's going to give +2 attack to any Rebel and attack with it, which is nice. Cassian Andor, the Smuggle King, you comes in ready when smuggled, so on that flip turn it's an extra 3 damage if we need it, and it's just an all-around good card. 3/5 for 3, and it's a Rebel, so more experience tokens, more synergy with the deck. One of the new cards we did choose to play is Batch Brothers, because on the turn 3 it's essentially a 4/3 for 3, because we get the 2 bodies, and it's honestly a little bit more difficult to spot remove unless you're playing cards like Grenade or anything like that. But being able to proc or coordinate on the second turn is really nice, giving us an extra damage to help push towards that game and getting an early game lethal. Playing 3 K2SOs, I don't think we need to explain K2. It's the best 4-drop for red-white. The biggest flex piece in this deck is going to be our Pose. I like Poe a lot. I think it provides a lot of pressure. Even if we're not ECLing it or timely interventioning, it's just a solid card to have. It is a 5 cost 6/6, and you can discard to do a myriad of things. Do 2 damage to base your unit. Again, you can cross damage too, so if they got a space unit you're having issues with, you can swing damage on the other side. Defeat an upgrade, and have your opponent discard a card. So a little bit of hand hate. Great control card, and it puts a lot of pressure. So putting us on the flip turn. So our turn 4, puts them on a clock. It's not a Rebel's resistance, but it is what it is. And then wrapping it up with our ground units is gonna be our Plo Koon. This is another flex piece. I just thought it was nice and thematic, but it is very strong. Coordinate and ambush. Coordinate gives it raid 3, ambush no matter what. So it's a 5 cost 3/6 without coordinate, and then with ambush we're crushing. If we have red 3 on there, he's swinging for 7 on. That's taking out any leader in the game. If we're playing into the mirror or what have you, it's just a free pop. It's a free leader trade, which is nice. Into our upgrades, we are playing 3 Hotshot Blast and 3 Ahsoka Lightsabers. They have the same effect when played attack. If you played on Ahsoka, you can attack, Hotshot Blast, smuggle it, and attack. So it's very nice. Just a solid card to help us close out the game. We're playing 2 Heroic Sacrifice. You don't need to play 3. You can play 3 and 3 but with the amount of on attack upgrades we have, we don't want to clog our hand too much. And then 3 Sneak Attack because it's a 2 cost for 3 extra damage. built this deck around, in theory, to have on our flip turn Ahsoka swinging between 8 to 10 damage. And a big contributor to that is the new rare base that gives us +1. So with Ahsoka being coordinate and the base, it's putting her at a 6/6 on 5, which is pretty bonkers. It's like some Boba level stats in terms of just how the hero is operating. Let's hop in over to some Force Table. Looks like we're playing into Anakin Yellow. So we're going to start it off with, we're just going to mulligan to kind of showcase the curve. And it is still good. So we're going to drop those two bad boys. Going to play our Alliance X-Wing. It's a solid 2/2/3, and then we'll take initiative. We are in danger here with, we're going to resource, we'll resource the green. Typically, you're going to use the Anakin ability to crash over, so Force Table doesn't always have the best moves, and we're just going to go attack directly. Again, just silly things to get extra damage on the board, even though I had him play regular, it's whatever. And then we'll just play our Batch Brothers, giving us access to coordinate for the following turn. One thing I do really enjoy about this deck is just it does swing really wide and really fast. And Ahsoka's Lightsaber, it's just a solid card in general. It's a +2 to non-vehicles, so it's like any other upgrade, it just feels good. So we're going to swing, get that extra, putting us there, you know, or we have a little slower start, you know, due to the mulligan, just kind of show off what the curve can do. But we're going to keep poking down, and we should be at our 20 damage margin before, we should be at the 20 damage margin when we flip Ahsoka, giving us access to game. So we can actually just go, just keep going, keep chipping away. Action ability, use Ahsoka. Just to really emphasize the amount of damage this deck does. It is absolutely insane. We'll just go Hot Shot Blaster. And I'm really excited. Once we get Carabas, it's just going to be absolutely insane. Just really showcase playing into live people. But Force Table is fantastic to show exactly what it does in theory. And that's exactly what this is. Just some theory crafting. And there we go. There is our 9 damage swing on Ahsoka. Lethal on turn 5. Alright, let's play one more game, and we're going to play into Bossk Blue. Good solid control deck, and usually mid-range control has a hard, and aggro has a hard time playing into that. And I think it's going to be a good opportunity to show that. So we're not going to mulligan, no need to. We're just going to throw the Cassian and the Blaster down. We're going to start off with our Sabine, actually. We'll start off with Jin. And then we'll pass. Free stuff. Come up with that Blaster. That's pretty free. We got the bounty draw, so let's play our Wing Leader, bumping her up. Putting her at 5. I think we just swing here. Let's not give them any more advantage. And then we will pass with initiative. One thing I do enjoy about how aggressive this deck is just, it's just good. So we can start with playing the K2. Good stuff. Just hit the takedown. It doesn't matter. Should have attacked, to be honest. Like, I forget blue has the most spot removal in the game. Blue-red, annoying. But we got K2 to punish. We got a sneak attack into the blue matchup. We're going to have a little bit slower of a start, which is, it is what it is. Let's make this boy big. Use the action ability. Let's go ahead and run over that Bossk, giving us that 1 overwhelm. Open fire, nice. Still free spot removal. We're gonna put 3 more damage on there. We're gonna attack with our Wing Leader, and then we're gonna play our Ahsoka. The deck does struggle into a lot of spot removal, and I did notice that throughout all my testing and theory crafting. But being able to swing 9 damage on a flip turn really does swing games into our advantage. Like, Wing Leader, fantastic card. Open Fire Wing, not Open Fire Wing Leader. Okay, we'll just go start off with a Hot Shot Blaster. And that's 10 damage right there. 9, 8, 25. Puts him at the lethal range. Play Wing Leader. Pop that puppy on there. And then swing for game. A little bit more of a struggle because of spot removal. But, you know, Ahsoka coming out and just putting so much pressure on the board on the flip, being a 6/6 is a turn clock. It's essentially a turn clock. This deck is a turn clock, and I love it. But any comments, concerns about the list, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you think I can do better about my profiles. I do this purely out of hobby. I love this game. I love all card games, and I hope you guys enjoy your week. Stay safe and keep on winning. Keep on playing cards, yeah.